Winston-Salem to Winston-Salem. How many of you knew that Winston-Salem used to be two cities, Winston and Salem? So how did Salem become Winston-Salem? The history of Winston-Salem begins with the Moravians arriving in North Carolina in 1753. They settled on three forks of Muddy Creek, which was over 100,000 acres of land, which now makes up present-day Winston-Salem. The tract of land named Wachovia was signed off to the Moravians by name of Spangenberg. The first settlement in Wachovia was Cathabra, which was established on November 17, 1752. For the majority of settlers, they were English-speaking. For the rest, spoke German. Salem was designed along a broad main street with narrow streets and a square in the center, surrounded by the church buildings.
You could be sitting like right there.
After the Civil War, the goal of the Moravians was to integrate African Americans into their community to find religion. The way of life for Moravians was soundly based upon religion that fostered brotherhood, love of one's neighbor, and communal selfishness. With these moral and ethical values behind Salem, it continued to grow and prosper.
Time, why you punish me like a wave crashing into the shore? You wash away my grief. Time, why you walk away like a friend went somewhere? You left me crying.
After the Revolutionary War, Winston was founded as a town in 1849. The name Winston came from a local Revolutionary War hero, Joseph Winston. The town quickly established itself as an industrial town. One of the first and most well-known industries developed was R.J.R. Reynolds Tobacco Company. The company R.J.R. was established in 1875 by a name of R.J. Reynolds, who bought his first factory from the Moravian Church. The company grew to become one of the second largest tobacco companies in the United States. It became the largest, but also used the latest technologies, such as steam power and electric lights. The Camel cigarette of RGR became the most popular cigarette in the country.
Then, in 1913, the cities Winston and Salem joined to become the Twin Cities, Winston-Salem. Soon after, in 1917, the company bought 84 acres of property in Winston-Salem and built 180 houses that it sold at cost to workers to form a development called Reynoldstown. With the success of Reynolds Tobacco Company, other companies were able to prosper in Winston-Salem, such as Wachovia National Bank.
The Wachovia Corporation originated in Winston-Salem on June 16, 1879, as Wachovia National Bank. The name came from the Moravians after their tract of land bought called Wachovia. With the merger of Wachovia Loan and Trust Company, the Wachovia Corporation became one of the largest banks in the Southeast with the help of R.J.R. Reynolds Tobacco.
Can you teach me about tomorrow and all the pain and sorrow running free? 'Cause tomorrow's just another day, and I don't believe.
The first store in North Carolina was built in Winston-Salem. Rudolph rented out a building on South Main Street. Krispy Kreme during the 1960s expanded through the Southeast as well into other areas, but the headquarters remained in Winston-Salem. Moravians, RGR Tobacco Company, Wachovia, and Krispy Kreme today? Well, the Moravians still remain in Winston-Salem, as well as growing outside to other cities. The Old Salem become recognized as a national park for people all around the world. They can come and learn about the persons of Old Salem. A part of Winston-Salem today still resembles the once simple life of the Moravians. The RGR Tobacco Company remains in Winston-Salem today as well, though it is not the popular and prosperous it once was. Because of more competition, increasing risk of cancer from smoking, and restrictions on public smoking, RGR Reynolds has suffered throughout the previous decades. The headquarters of Wachovia still remains in Winston-Salem today as well. But Wachovia is no longer Wachovia, because in December of 2008, it was bought out by Wells Fargo Company, located in Charlotte, North Carolina. Along with other industries that grew out of Winston-Salem, Krispy Kreme has continued to grow. Since the 1990s, expansion throughout the southeastern United States has occurred. And since 2004, Krispy Kreme has expanded internationally. So, have you seen through time how Winston-Salem has grown to become a very prosperous city within North Carolina? The colonization of the Moravians established the foundations upon which Winston-Salem was built. Now the leading industry is Wake Forest Baptist Medical Center. The growth of the great Twin Cities continues today. Thank you for watching our presentation.